Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel RP's Logos. Today I'm going to show you how to make this stylish looking digitate using Inkscape. Please bear in mind that this is the first YouTube video that I'm making and there are chances that I might make some mistakes. You can mention them in the comment section and I will try to improvise the next time. Okay, so first let me open Inkscape. The first thing what you have to do is open your fill and stroke menu and align and distribute menu. Okay, then the next thing you have to do is enable snapping, enable snap nodes, paths and handles, enable snap to paths, enable snap to path intersection, enable snap to cusp nodes, enable snap smooth nodes, and enable snap midpoints of line segments. And the first thing I'm going to do is to draw a perfect circle. So press shift and control and draw a circle. Okay, change the color to black. Let me pin it here. We don't want stroke, so press shift and click on this X so to remove strokes. Now change this path, object to path. Okay, the next thing what I'm going to do is decrease the opacity to around half, then click on this lock button and we'll change this to pixels and we'll change the width of this circle to 300 pixels. Okay, let me zoom in a bit. Now select this circle, right click, duplicate, change the color to red. We'll change the size of this to 200 pixels. Press shift and select the black circle, align on vertical axis and align top edges. Okay, next we'll select this circle, right click, duplicate, change the color to blue, shift and select this circle, align on horizontal axis and align left edges. Okay, now select this circle, right click, duplicate, change the color to green, shift and select this circle, align on vertical axis and align bottom edges. Now again right click, duplicate, change the color to yellow. We'll change the width to 100 pixels. Press shift and select this circle, align vertical and horizontal. Okay, now let me zoom in a bit. So next thing what I am going to do is to break apart this into smaller pieces. So first thing I am going to break is this black circle, so into 3 pieces, 1, 2 and 3. For this I'll select this circle, right click, duplicate, path, union, shift and select this circle, path, difference, path, break apart. Now press shift and deselect this and deselect this part. See, we have got an extra piece here which we don't want, so press delete to remove it. Next, select this circle and this circle, right click, duplicate, path, union, shift and select this part, path, difference, path, break apart. Now shift and deselect this part and deselect this part. See, we don't want this extra piece here, so press delete button to remove it. See, now we have deleted it into 3 parts. See, now let me undo that. Okay, now next thing what I am going to do is I want to break this small piece here and this small piece here. So for this I am going to press and select this circle and shift and select this circle, right click, duplicate, path, intersection. So we've got a nice intersection here. Let me change the color of it to maroon. Okay, now select this circle and this circle, right click, duplicate, path, intersection. So we have got another intersection here. We'll change this color of this to purple. Now let me grab the yellow circle. So if we select here, the yellow circle is not getting selected. So for this, what we have to do is press Alt and click here once, twice, thrice. Now the yellow circle is selected. See, the fill is yellow here. So press Ctrl D to duplicate it. That's a shortcut key. Now press Shift and select this maroon part, path, difference, path, break apart. See, we have broken this part. Sorry. Let me do that again. See. Now we'll break this one. So we'll again grab the yellow circle, press Alt, Ctrl D, press Shift and select this purple intersection, path, difference, path, break apart. See. The next thing what we are going to do is break this part of this green circle. For this, we select this part and this part, right click, duplicate, path, union, shift and select this, path, difference. See. Now next we have to break this part. So before that, we don't want this part of the maroon intersection. So let me delete this. So we'll select this circle, right click, duplicate, shift and select this part, path, difference. See. Now we want to break this part of this blue circle. So first we'll select this small piece here, shift and select this circle and shift and select this intersection, path, right click, duplicate, path, union, shift and select this part, path, difference. See, we have broken this part also. Now only thing remaining is there is a small part here which has to be broken. So for this, press Alt, select again, press Ctrl D, shift and select this intersection, path, difference. See, we have broken this part also. The next thing what we have to do is we have to unionize this part together. For this, let me select this and select this, path, union, and let me change the color of this to green, back to green. Okay, now we have to unionize these three parts. So let me click this part, small part, press Shift and select this part and this part, path, union. Let me change the color back to red. Now we'll select this part, small part, press Shift and select this part and this part, path, union. We'll change the color back to blue. So that's it. This part is done. So let me select everything. Press Ctrl D to duplicate it. Now press Ctrl and bring this part down here. Now I'm going to rotate this 180 degrees. For this, flip this horizontally once, flip this vertically once. See? Now press Shift and select this yellow circle here and click on this part. Align top edges of objects to bottom edge of the anchor. See, now let me zoom in a bit. Now what we have to do is, see this blue part thing here, blue piece. It has got a tail. We don't want that tail. We have to remove that tail. So for this, let me grab this green part, right click, duplicate, press shift and select this blue part, path, difference, path, break apart. Now shift and deselect this part, and whatever extra pieces is there, we press delete and remove it. Again the same thing here. We don't want this tail here, so we'll select this green part, right click, duplicate, press shift and select this part, path, difference, path, break apart. So we'll deselect, shift and click here and deselect this part, and whatever removing pieces, we'll just press delete and remove it. Now again we'll break apart this part of the intersection and this part. So again we'll select this green part, duplicate, press shift and select this purple piece, path, difference, path, break apart. Now let me zoom in, shift and deselect this part and deselect this part. Now whatever pieces are remaining, we'll just press delete. Again we have to break this part, so again let me grab this green piece, right click, duplicate, press shift and select this purple piece, path, difference, path, break apart. Now press shift and deselect this part and deselect this part, and whatever remaining pieces, see this remaining piece, we will just delete it. Now we will select this small piece here and shift and select this small piece here, and press shift and select this big green piece and shift and select this green piece, path, union. See, so we have completed our 8 here. We'll select everything and increase the opacity. See, now only thing remaining is to color this. So for this, we don't want this part. We'll delete this. We'll delete this part. Let me select this green piece here and let me give this a radial gradient. Okay, so press G to edit the gradient. Select this part and let me change the color to yellow. Now select this part and let me change the color to red, and let me grab this little bit. Okay, that looks okay to me. Now select this piece and I'm going to give a linear gradient. Press G to edit the gradient. Let me select this part and change the color to yellow. Grab this part, change it to red color. Okay, that looks cool. Now let me grab this blue part, give it a linear gradient. Press G to edit the gradients. Let me click here. Sorry. Let me click here and let me change the color to yellow. We'll change the color of this to red. That looks okay. Now select this part. Again give it a linear gradient. Press G to edit the gradients. We'll grab this part and give it a red color. Grab this part and give it a yellow color. Okay. Okay, repeat the same thing here. Let me grab this, give it a linear gradient. Press G to edit the gradient. Let me shift this way. So this looks okay. Now let me grab this part, give this a linear gradient. Now let me press G to edit the gradient. But be careful when trying to do this. So next let me select this part, give it a linear gradient. Now press G to edit the gradient. Okay, so our stylish looking 8 is completed. So before I finish off, let me show you something else. So please select this big part here, press shift and select this part, and then press shift and select this part, right click, duplicate, then let me group this, group selected objects, let me move this to the right, let me flip this horizontally. See, this looks like the alphabet S. Let me resize it a bit. See, so that's something extra. You can resize it and make it look like the alphabet S. So that's all, folks. Thanks for watching. In case you have any queries, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you.